Warning: the show you are about to watch contains topics including nudity, violence, profound language, and other substance abuse. And worst of all, it contains our comments and opinions. This is Earth News.
So yeah.
So then
Yeah.
she told me she had a boyfriend, and I said, "Why am I even talking to you?"
Right?
I mean, I could. Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hi guys.
I'm Art Crandall.
And I'm Brad Crandall.
This is Earth News.
Yep. How you
Welcome to the
doing?
world.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'd like to do a little shout out to the 3 people that watch this show.
Yep. Me,
Zach,
you,
Yeah, Zach. Me, you.
me, you, and Mike.
Yeah. Zach.
And wait, 4. Mike from Dover calls in from time to time.
Oh, and Janet.
Yeah. Janet,
And,
Zach.
yeah. So
We appreciate it. We're on in
Appreciate it.
Framingham now,
You
which
know,
is pretty cool.
looking to pick up a few more.
We'll pick up some more sponsors. We got Worcester coming out. You know, we got Waltham coming on the list. So we had to make it Earth News. You know, go big or go home. See you later.
Yeah, we're coming out of the town
Yep.
in a blazing sack.
Well, we're not coming out, but we are spreading
cowboy
and
hat over
expanding.
here. Oh, why don't you tell them about that one time at the bar when you were talking like a cowboy? Before we get into some news.
Well, I came in there and I was like, "Well, hello there, young lady. Can I get a bourbon? Can I get a Jack
Yeah,
Daniels
yeah.
on the rocks?"
You sure did.
And I sure did. I sure did. And
yeah.
I copped a
That
number.
was
And
good.
that was pretty
I
funny.
couldn't
They all
believe
thought
it.
it was from Texas.
Yeah, and then
Here I
they
am
asked
from-
me, and I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, he's from Texas.
He
yeah.
is, he is.
You know, you had the guy
Like,
backing
is
you
his
up.
accent fake? I'm like, no.
You know, the worst part was when I came out. Sometimes I'd be like, "Yeah, that was terrible," and I'd be, "Oh, there's the Boston accent coming out."
Let me go to my car real quick, you know.
Yeah, I
You
gotta
know,
get
I mean,
something from my car.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh,
I,
hey.
yeah,
So I'd say that's pretty lucky, you know, doing that, getting that number.
yeah, pretty lucky. What else
Even
is
though it's
lucky?
a joke, this is really lucky right here.
What's going on?
So, this John Turner, a Chicago man, wins the New Jersey lottery while cleaning up after Hurricane Sandy. Did you hear about this story?
Was that the guy that found the ticket?
Yep, he found a ticket worth $100,000. Can you
Ooh.
believe that? Cleaning up debris and stuff, being a good helping man. You know?
Hey, you know what? It's karma, and you gotta watch out for karma.
You do. Karma can get you,
Karma can definitely
you're
bite
bad,
you.
or if you're good.
Or yeah, sometimes when you're good.
So, yeah.
But so anyway, we got North Korea. You probably heard about this, but Kim Jong Un was named the sexiest man in the world from the Onion News.
Is that fixed or what?
Oh, it was definitely fixed. They said that he was, pronounced the sexiest man in the world. They actually had a party over in Korea,
Oh,
North
wow.
Korea, because of it. The problem was the article was, obviously from the Onion, so it was fake.
Oh yeah.
But,
Well,
North
see-
Korea said, all right, Kim Jong-un was, let's have a party.
If I had my own country, I'd be the sexiest man in the country.
Exactly.
Too, you know?
It'd
you
be
can
like-
just- you can just fix things.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, and the nicest man goes to. Oh man, wow.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
my
winning them
gosh.
all,
What was
So-
it? It had that movie, The Dictator. He's, winning the Olympics and stuff, and...
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That was
I heard
pretty.
about that.
It was all right. It wasn't his greatest work, and it was a lot like Borat, but
Well, hey, that's.
You know.
I mean, that is kind of funny. Except movies and stuff like that. I don't know where I'm going, but let's just say that some people took up after movies and assaulted some people in different countries. Actually, there was Oompa Loompas in England that assaulted a man.
Oompa Loompas
Yeah, Oompa Loompas.
from Willy Wonka.
No, they weren't from. Maybe. No, I don't know.
Are they just little people?
No, they were dressed like Oompa Loompas.
Oh,
and
my
they ended
God.
up assaulting a man. I think robbing him.
Oh my gosh.
To look more into that story, you got to go to Google.com and put in Oompa Loompas assault.
Yeah.
You know?
For more on that story,
You're gonna want
check
to go
the
to,
internet.
Yes.
Yeah,
on that,
alright,
you
yeah,
know?
okay,
And
cool.
also, there were Smurfs in Australia that went and bought stuff like at a store, and then after the surveillance of them in the store, they assaulted some man.
The
They
Smurfs?
probably made fun of him. I mean,
Uh,
they're probably like, "Who you calling a Smurf, man?"
Oh yeah, it's like
You
what?
know, like-
You think I'm blue?
Yeah.
You think I'm blue instead
Well,
of
I'm
being
not-
yellow? Instead of being yellow, are you blue? Huh?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh
Don't call
man.
me
So
blue.
did you hear about the Algonquin mother that left her daughter outside a bar to go get drunk inside and left her there?
I feel like that happens every.
It happens all the time, but this one made the news. It was in Chicago. My bad. It was in Tennessee. Woman will not face criminal charges for abandoning her 19-year-old. This is where it gets messed up. Disabled daughter outside of a Tennessee bar. The investigation said that Eva Cameron, 45, should be charged with willful neglect and exploitation of an impaired adult. But of course, she wasn't criminally charged. This is just bad, you know.
This is
like,
bad,
what-
you know?
I'm
Leaving
sorry,
your
you're
kid-
gonna leave
it's
your
bad enough to leave your dog in a hot car, you know.
yeah,
It's
and then
like-
you're leaving your disabled daughter outside of a bar so you can go in and get hammered,
Yeah,
you know, and then come back, be like, "Oh, sorry, honey, I forgot I
Well,
left
but
you
you
there."
know what? We don't really know the full story.
We
So,
don't, you know. It coulda-
maybe that's what that daughter likes to do is go and listen to music, and maybe she was having a blast in the car.
This is
and we
true.
don't really know.
This is
And,
true.
You know, you gotta do some critical thinking. Being
Yeah.
a news reporter and everything, and just in general.
Uh huh.
And it's good to look at both sides of the story
Yeah.
because,
But after
I'm not saying it's a
finding
good
out
thing.
she's
It could've
disabled,
been a
that's
terrible
messed
thing.
up. That's
But-
messed up.
hey, who knows? Maybe the kid was having a blast. In the
Yup.
car, listening to
Did you
like,
hear?
their favorite singer.
There was a first. Speaking of, Hitman Blood Money's came out, and Hitman, the whole franchise is being rebuffed and released to Xbox 360. But there was an actual hit on a 31-year-old man visiting Manhattan. He was killed with a single shot to the head in the middle of the street
Oh my gosh.
by a guy wearing a black coat, gunman. And it was he used a silver semi-automatic pistol and a hit in front of the St. Thomas Choir School on West 58th near 7th Ave, police said. Now, the gentleman who was killed, Brandon Woodard, was a law student with a criminal record. He's had multiple run-ins with various people, such as at an Usher concert, he accused the bodyguard of giving him a wedgie so hard that he bled,
Oh my gosh.
and took him to court and all this other stuff, and he pleaded he had like felonies and stuff. It was this law student that, you'd think he was a good kid, but obviously someone had a hit on him, and there
Right,
was a
seriously.
reason that he got hit.
It's like-
Someone just walked up to him behind the bed, behind his head, and just boom.
That's a different story. Someone coming behind
Yeah,
the bed.
that's a different one.
No, but that's crazy. The wedgie thing too. and,
Yeah, the
how
whole
he got
like,
murdered
and
that-
the more it's put into questioning, the more dirt they're finding out about this kid. So
that's
yeah.
crazy. And check this out. Speaking of wedgies, it's just something random that I have a story about wedgies too.
You have a story about
Yeah,
wedgies?
video prankster was arrested for battery after he allegedly gave wedgies to a series of victims outside of a Florida movie theater. Police report Charles Ross, 18, was busted on the misdemeanor charge after a male victim, 20, told cops that Ross grabbed him by the back of his pants and pulled them up hard. So, that And investigators reported that Ross gave wedgies to several other victims, but that they were too embarrassed to want to pursue charges. In each instance, Ross was filming the crime with a camera. Seen in an adjacent mugshot, Ross is known to create situations in order to harass and annoy people while filming. So,
Well, I mean, I can't believe that.
Check.
The people were recorded, so they're going to be on. Being given a wedgie. Don't you have to sign a release form for something? If you do that, otherwise you can get sued.
But check this
But
out.
those people were too embarrassed to be interviewed about being given a wedgie.
Yeah, I mean, the wedgie footage was likely ticketed for Ross's YouTube page, which includes dozens of videos showing the Bradenton resident accosting pedestrians, running around while only wearing an adult diaper, and antagonizing beachgoers. His most popular video, posted 2 weeks ago, has about 670,000 views. So this is probably going to make him more popular.
Yeah, probably. I mean, when you do something like
It's not
this,
probable.
it there is no such thing as bad publicity, is the saying.
Yeah.
But
True.
it's interesting. But new research suggests exercising outside could actually do more harm than good when it comes to your brain.
Really?
Yeah, for jogging in busy traffic-filled areas, it could actually cause mental decline. Belgian researchers have found that people who live in a city and exercise outdoors have higher levels of inflammation and lower scores on cognitive tests than those that who exercised 3 times a week for 12 weeks. It was unbelievable. One
that's amazing.
did everything in a busy urban area, the other in a rural location. I would honestly blame the fumes from the cars and everything.
No,
Yeah,
everything in our ozone and
because breathing over there probably is a lot harder and affects your brain.
it's just like smog. And in China, I'm pretty sure, it was China, but there's smog. Ooh, sorry. Smog is hospitalizing some people.
Really?
Yeah, because it's getting so bad. So
When I was overseas, everybody had those masks on.
yeah, I think
And
that's
they were
from
the
being
sick masks. The sick masks, but I mean, they
Wasn't
probably
that
started
during,
doing that.
what was that, mad cow disease? Or was
Something
that
like
swine flu going
Swine
on?
flu or something? I don't. It was something over there.
Oh, and hey, did you know that the cold this year's flu actually killed some people?
Well, I mean, did you see the areas affected in the U.S.? It was the entire U.S.
Really?
pretty much is infected
Wow.
and had a bad outbreak. The only one that didn't was Hawaii,
Yeah.
because
Sick.
they're separate,
Oh,
from the
man,
U.S.
Hawaii's great.
Hawaii's beautiful, yeah.
It sure is.
So, Patriots.
Patriots,
Speaking of the hat
course.
you're wearing.
Oh
nice.
yeah, I got this hat.
Unfortunately, one of my
Yesterday.
friends, shout out to Melissa. I'm sorry, your buddy Gronk got surgery on his forearm,
Right.
and he'll be out.
Oh hey, Eddie
For the
is
next
calling
one.
you.
Oh, my buddy Eddie is
Do
calling
we
me.
have a call in right now?
We could have a call in if I had message or
If you had
nope.
service, no.
If I had
call.
service. No.
Oh, yeah. If you call us during the show, sometimes you'll get lucky, and we'll put you on.
Hey, I mean, it's happened before. We've had Mike from Dover on multiple times.
Is Mike from Dover? Did he call?
No, he's on vacation this week.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll have to check him out next week.
Yeah. Well,
Next
that's
time.
good.
So I want to mix things
I'm
up.
Scott.
I want to mix things up a little bit.
He doesn't care.
And, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to pick it up. There's a birthday greeting card that's in England. It's outraging a whole bunch of people on Twitter because, there was a woman who tweeted a greeting card that's called 13-year-old girls, boobs into attention. It was, girls were told that when they had bigger boobies, they'd have more jewels, and people would pay more attention to them, or rich guys would. The greeting card reads, "You're 13 today. If you had a rich boyfriend, he'd give you diamonds and rubies. Well, maybe next year you will, when you've got bigger boobies."
Oh,
I,
that's a.
You
I
know?
don't know. Was that flying off the shelves?
That was,
Yeah,
I don't-
I wouldn't get that one.
I have no idea, but can you imagine if that was?
Imagine.
I feel like that's not a real card, but
I can't believe this is the news. Like you can't make this stuff up.
it's just social media. You can't.
Wow, that's insane.
I mean, 13's a little young
Yeah. Did you?
to make that statement. Period.
I'm gonna take it off that and
Yeah.
bring it to this.
Okay.
There was 18 severed human heads
Oh my god.
at a U.S. airport yesterday. Customs agents found 1.5 dozen human heads still covered in the skin. Hold on. Yeah, at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. But they have declined on further discuss the condition. Some people say maybe it was for testing. Maybe it was just some ridiculous thing. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe they were going to be shrunken. No, I don't know.
that's
But
messed up.
yeah, so that's pretty crazy right there. They got to try to look into that a little bit, but that's kind of scary. Imagine opening that like the bag that was just left or something. You're
Yeah.
like, that could be pretty haunting. You know, if you ask me.
That's crazy. All right, so well, let's go from 13-year-old girls and greeting cards to 18 severed heads to a little bit of porn obsession. Okay, so this is coming from South Korea, Seoul, South Korea. A man, Moon Tao-hwa, stares at his computer, dizzy and nauseous from hours of porn he's viewed online while his wife and children slept. He feels no shame, only a righteous sense of mission. He says, "I feel like I'm cleaning up dirty things." The devout Christian and family counselor is amongst the most successful members of the Nuri Cops, which are roughly or American translation, net cops. A squad of nearly 800 volunteers who help the government censor by patrolling the internet for pornography in their spare time.
Honey, I'm working.
Honey, I'm sorry. I'm
What
taking
is this?
care of
All this
business right
porn?
now. I've got to
I'm
do
so-
stuff.
I'm sorry.
So next time, next time your wife or significant other or something catches you in the act, this is a clear-cut
See,
way
I
to
wa-
say, "Hey, hon, I'm part of the net cops.
See, but then
My
it's like-
job is to look at this."
See, but it's like, but it's also your job to look at gay porn too, but you don't do.
Oh yeah, that's
They got other people that are doing that.
it doesn't say anything about this in that
Yeah.
article.
It's like, that's not my bag, baby.
It's not my bag, baby.
I swear, baby.
More than 90% of South Korea's homes have high-speed internet access, and more than 30 million of 50 million people own smartphones. So
Oh man.
it's unbelievable
Dude,
that they're trying to
That
censor
is
this whole
crazy.
thing.
Did you hear about the monkey that's addicted to porn in Spain, in like a Spain zoo or something? This chimpanzee
What?
just, like only watches porn. Like it's been like it's a test, and it's like I guess it gets to choose some channels, and this female chimpanzee only watches porn. So it's it's not only people, folks.
So this monkey is addicted to porn, huh?
Yeah, it is, and it's pretty ridiculous. But hey, it's the news. Did you hear about that 67-year-old woman that got all screwed up by her GPS and drove 900 miles over the course of 2 days when she was only supposed to be driving just 93 miles north of her point? Because it went to the wrong, it told her to go to the wrong place to pick up a friend, so she was driving for a while.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, I mean, this just
And
may be me,
her complete
but
lack of attention.
yeah. How do you not know? Like, you can search that on MapQuest or something. Find 93 miles and be like, well, it's been 9 hours.
Well, if you think about it, the older generation don't really text or anything, so it's
yeah,
maybe they didn't. Maybe, she
maybe
doesn't
they
have a
didn't
cell
even
phone,
notice.
Maybe what?
It's Oops, my bad. I drove like
Where
what
are
was it,
you?
600 miles away.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
God.
man.
Can we go back to monkeys
you,
for a
like-
second? Did you hear about the
Sure.
monkey that was in the Toronto IKEA store?
No.
He was
You mentioned
there was a
little.
monkey wearing only an adult diaper that was found in a Toronto IKEA store parking lot. Now the monkey, if you've ever been to an IKEA, it's like a puzzle. It's honestly a couple of floors. It's like going through Super Mario level or something like that. I don't know if he was thinking he was DK or something, trying to play, in the puzzle in IKEA. But the monkey was in a crate in a car, got out of the crate, got out of the car, was roaming the parking lot.
Oh my god.
So
I'm
when
telling you, monkeys are smart.
monkeys are really smart. I mean, that one monkey was watching porn
You know?
and
Seriously.
wouldn't watch anything else.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I'm
I
telling
can't believe that.
you. Can't believe that either. But,
This is real.
Yeah. Oh,
This
and
happened.
You know what else happened too? The famous Somali pirate Big Mouth. Can we go on this camera?
Ah,
Look
he's
at
got
that
special
power. There we
powers.
go. The dread Somali pirate Mohammed Abdi Hassan, also known as Big Mouth or Afwani, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, probably not.
Probably not.
Is Big Mouth's right though. Is retiring from the hijacking life. After being a pirate for 8 years, Big Mouth told the press conference in Somalia on Thursday, "I've decided to renounce and quit, and from today on, I will not be involved in this gang activity." So, hey,
Alright.
that's check one for
Anybody
people defending
that's-
pirates.
Yeah, right.
-1 for the pirates.
-1 for the Pirates.
And you know, it's like it's amazing that he was in it for 8 years. Because I mean, average
Life
lifespan
of
of a pirate, I don't think is very good.
It's got to be pretty low.
It's probably, I don't know.
I mean, you ever see a pirate movie? There's people dropping like flies 24/7.
You know, seriously.
I mean, I watched
seen
Pirates
Hook?
of the Caribbean.
No.
Have you seen Hook? Yeah, those guys are dying like
Oh,
crazy.
man, seriously.
Oh man.
Insane. Should oh yeah, that's a nice Beatles shirt you got there.
Thanks, man.
Is that new?
Well, I was talking to my boy Nigel over there in England because
Ooh.
he's a big he likes his John Lennon
Likes
and
his-
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ringo Starr too.
Ringo Starr.
And now Paul McCartney, yeah.
Oh.
George Harrison is unfortunately not with us anymore. He's but I couldn't help but notice that you are wearing a Pink Floyd shirt.
Oh yeah, I got the Pink Floyd, baby. Gotta represent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, woo, you know.
Nice.
Like, you know, gotta stay stylish on this show. I mean, we haven't wore the suits for a few episodes. Maybe
Yep.
we'll have to go back. But you know what? Sometimes I just feel like a bum wearing the suit, and you know why that is?
Why is that?
Because it's the same suit every time.
Well, we're gonna have to go get some new suits and
Yeah,
we'll
we
do it up.
sure do. So donate your money.
All right,
So
I
donate some suits.
gotta tell
Or we
you
can
two
hit the,
quick stories. Quick.
Oh, okay.
All right, first of all, this is a little old, but it needs to be told. The Christmas lights of a neighbor. They told the neighbor pointing to his other neighbor's house that had his house completely decked out in Christmas lights, and said, "quote unquote," expletive, with an arrow pointing to his neighbor's
Oh,
house.
no way.
So with Christmas lights, he decorated that my neighbor is a expletive, and the neighbor complained about it, and apparently was told a Kingston man was told to
Take him down.
take him down. Unfortunately,
Oh wow,
Now,
that guy thought that was funny.
oh, it was hysterical, absolutely hysterical, and there's also
No, I'm saying that guy that laughed in the background.
oh yeah. So there's a clown, Kenneth Krakunis, and he was accused of fighting with a cop in a full clown gear last month. Now, he appeared for the first time in court a few Wednesdays ago with the red nose and everything else.
No way.
Oh
He
yeah,
had
he
it all.
came dressed to
That's him.
impress as a clown, and there's some video of the Milwaukee resident
Was he ready?
arguing with the bailiff over his outfit.
Was he
that
ready
wore
to
to
throw
court.
down?
He was ready to throw down. That
Dude,
clown
it's
meant
like Doink
business.
the Clown.
It was like Doink the Clown. It was like It the Clown. He was
Yeah,
scared.
yeah.
He was.
You don't wanna
He's
mess with that.
He's busting
Yeah,
up
the people
people.
who are scared of clowns. This is why.
This is why people
gives
are scared of
A
clowns.
bad image.
I mean,
You know? I feel like another clown should have just
Yeah.
sprayed him with the seltzer.
Yeah, well, he goes,
oh yeah, you're giving us a bad image.
yeah,
What's
the
up?"
bailiff told him. He goes, "Take off your nose
Hit
and
him
take a seat."
Hit him with a cream pie.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's up?
He
clown?"
goes, "Is that in order?" And the bailiff said, "Yes." And he goes, "Okay, well, I charge $1,000 for that." The clown said to the bailiff, "I charge $1,000
Wow.
to take my nose off and take a seat.
That's awesome.
You're gonna get a bill for that. Can I get your name?"
Wow.
This guy.
This clown. Had
This
some-
guy. Wow.
Had some cojones.
Okay, and one more quick one. Did you hear
Oh, I
about
got a good one,
California?
too.
The 3 girls that
Oh.
were called fat girls on their check.
I did hear about
at a
this,
restaurant, you're allowed to put in names for various bills. Well, this person, or 3 girls sitting out, going for a lunch, got a bill that said the 3 fat girls on their check,
Ooh.
and they were pissed.
Well, I mean,
They took the View, the Rosie O'Donnell, the Oprah Winfrey approach and went right to the source after this one. They went to the
Gee.
manager. The manager
Oh,
apologized, said he'd take 50% off the bill. They said absolutely not.
Why
he
would you just give him a oh my god?
So then they
They
argued
probably
again.
ordered a lot of food.
Oh, well, I mean, they probably weren't called the 3 fat girls because they
Considering-
were skinny.
Considering if they wouldn't like comp the whole check,
Yeah.
imagine.
There had to be a lot of food ordered. And I'm
The guy
not
could've
saying
been-
that I don't eat a lot. I'm not saying
I'm
that.
fat.
Yeah, I'm fat
I
when
eat
I
a
go
lot.
out.
I
I'm
eat-
like a fat kid when it comes to cake. I will eat that
I'm
for
not
days.
a big cake guy myself.
Yeah.
But, oh, hey, check this out. A 5-foot alligator.
Our time is
A
up.
5-foot alligator has been found guarding a man's marijuana stash in California.
Mhm.
Authorities were stunned to find a huge beast who is called Mr. Teeth. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. They come across guard dogs and stuff, but Mr. Teeth, he had some messed up teeth actually. He was very sick when they
Mr.
found
Teeth?
him, and he was missing teeth, and
Uh-huh.
they had to send him to the vet. No, he went to the Oakland Zoo, and
Yep.
that's where he is, Mr. Teeth. So look him up. We're out of time.
All right.
So hey, here's the weather. Not.
Here's the
It's
weather.
been- it's
Go
been
to
off
it.
and on.
No? All right. Well, I'm
All right.
Art Crandall.
I'm Brad Crandall.
This has been Earth News.
It's been real.
You stay classy, world.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Take care. Always a pleasure.